Welcome to the Let's Tour! So, last time we have visited the Guldenfeldt and we are at the moment right into the big yellow field here. And we ended up at this spot where we can go to Havenstadtberg or go further to Altford. But before we come to Altford, we visit a rather small town which is on this road. But I think you will like it, because there are also some, some tutorial buildings, which you maybe know. So, I would say we just follow the way up to Rothschlag. That's the name of it. So first of all, we have to cross this landscape here. So I have some sort of a bigger valley here, which gets a bit smaller with time. A lot of trees around and a lot of flowers. In the open areas you have more flowers than behind or under the trees, but that should be okay. Then yeah, here you see some sort of waterfall in the distance. And yeah, maybe you know why this. Do you have the same problems that these lions are also flickering at your PC? I think that's really annoying. Maybe we get a bit closer to look at this waterfall here. I think it's really nice thing. So if you have some girlfriend and want a romantic adventure, then you could end up here with some picnic and eat some zombie flesh, some bread with it, and have a nice time with her. Can even go bathing here, jumping around these lily pads. Yoo-hoo! And yeah, have fun. And you've finished, or maybe if you are alone, then in a few minutes I show you some place where you could go to not be alone anymore. So be tuned. Yeah, we come up to the way here, back to the not floor. The name is way. Yeah, right. So we follow this way up now. So the what is ending here, and we have to climb up. So we go up here and turning, or have to go through a small cave for the end part. And we are climbing and climbing. You see, we are taking or have to make a lot of distance before we end up on top of the mountain here. And yeah, maybe you know this waterfall 1 minute ago. That's one is starting right here and flowing down to the valley, which you can see down there. So we are on the top of the hill now. Have a nice small lake here also, where the waterfall starts. In the far distance you see a bit of worked on landscape. Or okay, it was also hand-shaped, but not further continued so far, further processed. And yeah, now we just walk nicely on this path. In the distance one more time, not further processed area. You see, we have a lot to do here, but that's no problem. The more we do, the more we can show, and I hope you like this. So we follow now this path, come to one more bridge, which goes over another way. Maybe you will recognize this way later on. And yeah, I like to build these ways in some sort of a very cyclic way. So if you are now curious, then you see that down there is the wheat fields. Yeah, the big wheat field, and the far distance should be somewhere Guldenfeldt popping up. If we would wait now for an infinite time and the server would send the necessary files. But I think that's not the case, so we just continue. Yeah, from down here you see now the bridge, which is, yeah, rather nice, I think. And what's that? Smaller cave. Maybe I don't want to enter it. Don't know if it's natural or just plagued by zombies. We don't know. Okay, the bridge from down under. Yay. And yeah, now we can come to another valley, and in the distance you already see the town which I was talking about. Rothschlag. Yeah. So it's rather... The history of it is that it was some sort of army camp, first of all. So there's some barracks, also a shooting stand for archers. So an archery is there, as well as a tavern, then some butchery, and maybe you know this butchery. Oh, look at this, we just walk on top of the valley here and we see nothing, because the trees are hiding in the river, which is flowing right here, ending up there somewhere and flowing into a cave. Yeah, so this river here has made this long canyon here. So we are coming close to the town. Yeah, and yeah, there you see it. You are entering Rothschlag. Yay! And first of all, as you have already seen, it's work in progress here, so not all buildings are filled with life. And yeah, that's the first impression. So here you see the guild hall. Maybe you've seen this, it's a tutorial. Then over here is the red whatever, the red cap. Yeah, it's some sort of a amusement business. So you can come in here, go to this part, then ask the nice guy or the person behind this place to get a nice girl, and then you can have some sort of fun, if you know what I mean. If you are just here for a drink, then you can go here, enjoy the life a bit. And yeah, that's the red cap. Then over there's the guild hall, not filled with life so far. Here we have a tavern to the fat dog. It's a bit, yeah, old shaped and not used very often. So you see the grass is already in here. But besides that, it's fully intact and grants a lot of tourists and travelers a bed for the night. Correct. So this is one more building here then. It's, what is it? It's with the entrance. I think Clemel did, maybe it's just a normal house. I don't know what purpose this is for. I would have to ask Clemel, or maybe he looks this let's tour and then he can leave a comment and say what it is. It has a big flag on it, so maybe it's a flag building. No, I don't know. Ah, here one more building which you accidentally maybe know. It's the butchery. So maybe this is also in your town. Watch. It's the bakery Huckles. Yeah, over here is a smith, a rather big building for a smith, and yeah, it's an armory camp here, so it's very a good point to have a smith also for this kind of town. Yeah, as well as an amusement amusement business thing. Should also have a lot of business in there. Okay, okay, then we're entering the army zone. So first of all, it's surrounded by some sort of a wall. Then you see here the prison, which you also maybe know. Then here's the barracks, also a tutorial building. Some tents for the soldiers are around here. Maybe they don't have enough place in the barracks or other buildings here around. Then we have here some sort of archery. It's rather big. And yeah, I think very well shaped so far. And we have also this storehouse, I think. Should be the weapon chamber. Yeah, anyway. No weapons in there. And yeah, that's pretty Rothschlag, the army camp, which has developed in some sort of town. And now have some villagers in here, which have their business up. And I think it's a rather good point, because if you want to go from the Hafenstadt or the Rivendell and want to go to Altfort, which is really a good point to have visited, then you have to walk by. And yeah, then you can visit Rothschlag on your tour to Altfort. And I would say at this point we stop the journey, and the next one we will finally arrive at Altfort, and I hope you like the city, because it's one of the best on our city. And yeah, see you in the next Let's Tour. Ciao!